Hello, students of 8th class. Let us once again study the history chapter, that is the revolt of 1857 or the Great Uprising or the Mutiny of 1857. In this video, students, we shall study only the results of the revolt or the consequences that took place after the revolt. Though the revolt was not successful, but there were some clue or some hints that Indians were awakened with the nationalism. There was a new awakening and there was a unity. All people began to feel that they are the Indians. No more Marathis, no more Punjabis, no more Rajputs, but they began to consider themselves first time ever as they are the Indians. It shook the British government confidence in itself. British government became handicapped that without the cooperation of the Indians, nothing can be done. It brought to the forefront the Hindu-Muslim unity. The Hindus and Muslims got united, especially in Bengal and Punjab, and they wanted to struggle for freedom. It paved the way to the end of East India Company. So far till 1857, company had been ruling. These were the private merchants from England. So they had formed a group and they were ruling. But now company's rule came to an end and India now came under direct rule of the British Parliament and the Queen of England. Now, after India coming under British Empire, Queen proclaimed certain things. She stated that the welfare of Indian people would be looked after. The Queen proclamation of 1857 stated that there will be new Secretary of the State. That means he will be representative from the British Parliament and he will be responsible whatever is happening in India. He would be advised and aided by a body called the Indian Council. The Governor General would hence be called Viceroy. So Viceroy, you can think that he was a Prime Minister. You can consider, and he would report to the Secretary of State for India. Then the British started following the policy of divide and rule to minimize the threat of any future rebellion. That means they began to sow the seed of divide and rule policy between the Hindus and Muslims so that they can take advantage of nationalists. Doctrine of lapse was abolished and number of British soldiers in the army were increased. There was no balance earlier. So now the British were increased. Artillery was henceforth placed under British control. Earlier, weapons were placed under the Indians also. But now all the weapons or artillery or ammunitions, who was made in charge? The British soldiers. And the British government promised not to interfere in the social and religious lives of the people. And now no new kingdom would be annexed. So they will be known as the princely states, but a new kingdom will not be annexed. So that's all from the consequences. Go through this video. If you have any doubt, ask me, clear your doubts online.